Hey, George here with another daily check-in. It is Monday, September 17th, and as it's Monday, I do genuinely love Mondays. I felt pretty motivated this morning, got on with my work like a good student, as I said I was going to, and managed to start making progress with some of the executables that I came up with in my little planning session yesterday. The first of which was to download and create my own version of a speaker sheet, which is kind of something that I probably should have had a long time ago. All a speaker sheet is, it's like a 1-page or 2-page document that says, this is who I am, this is what I do, what I speak about, a bit of a short bio, basically here are some talk outlines that I do. And I've kind of got something similar for the workshops that I've presented in the past, but I haven't actually got a proper speaker sheet like this. As I said, it's something I should have had, but I've never needed one. I've never had cause to had the need to send a speaker sheet to anybody, or to nobody's asked me to see my speaker sheet, and so it's kind of always seemed like the sort of thing that well, I'll do that when the need arises. And although the need hasn't arisen yet, it is one of the things that I'd written down. I need to have this because it seems to be that that's one of the things that speakers need to have. So hey, here's me being the pro and doing what the pros do, and it's part of the process, right? I'm sure that there will be a need for it at some point soon. Anyway, what else have I done? I've been doing some more planning for the seminar, which is next Thursday. That's getting exciting. I've had a few people. In fact, at the event I was at on Saturday, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, but a few people at this gala ball that I was at. It was the High Sheriff's Gala Ball, and he'd invited me along as his guest, and there were also several people from various corporates who are doing the corporate challenge that I've been involved with this year. And a few of them came up to me and said, "Oh, I got the message from Richard, the High Sheriff, inviting us to the seminar, and would love to come," and so on. So they have, I've pointed them in the right direction of how to book, how to get tickets for it. And so yeah, hopefully we'll have a few more people coming through from the corporates as well, which will be exciting. So seminar preparations are all going well. I've got a bit of work to do to actually get the finer detail of exactly how I'm going to present each section. Probably the challenge I have with material that I'm really confident and familiar with is my tendency is to prepare less. So I don't want to fall into that trap. I want to do a really good job of this seminar, and I want to turn it into something I could do again and again and again. And I do want to do it again and again. I want to do at least a couple more times, various locations. So I will be spending some more time this week preparing for that, as well as preparing for the Jurassic Journey, which is taking place this Friday, Saturday and Sunday, heading down to Dorset with a group, where I will be combining some of the sort of the physical adventure, rock climbing and coast steering and hiking, with the more of the mindset stuff. And there's obviously a few little presentations that I need to put together for that as well. I'll probably do something very similar to what I did when I was out in the Pyrenees in May. But yeah, very much looking forward to that one as well. There was something else as well. Oh yes, somebody posted in one of my mastermind threads that I'm a member of last week, I think it was, looking for basic support, saying I need to get a different approach to things with the speaking, and I need to get some new ideas. I need to do things differently, and that was the whole prelude to the pivot that I spoke about last week. And one of the suggestions from the lovely Delora, she suggested joining a group of people who were doing this speaking challenge. It's called the Ultimate, actually I can't even remember what it's called now. I think it's called maybe it's the Ultimate Speaker Challenge. I think that might be what it is. Anyway, it's a group run by a lady called Helen Packham, and she, I met her last year actually, but she's a speaker, TED talker, and runs her own training workshops and so on. Does a lot of presenting, and she's running this program. I think it's a week long, 2 weeks long perhaps, and it's all about basically creating a speaker business, and it's for people who are either just getting into public speaking or people who are already doing it, like myself. So I wouldn't normally get into doing something like that. I wouldn't I'm not normally one for sort of contributing or getting involved in groups. I'm in groups, but I tend to lurk more than contribute, which is ironic, seeing as I run my own. I'm always encouraging people to contribute, but there you go. But what the first challenge was today to do a 2-minute video introducing yourself, talking about what your subject is, and also why you love talking, why public speaking, why you love presenting ideas from the stage. So the thing that intrigued me the most about that was that there was an absolute definite cap of 2 minutes on it, because she's going to have to read and watch all these videos, and so she made it very clear that she wouldn't watch them if they were over 2 minutes long. And that was really interesting for me, because it made sure that, unlike these, which I just go on and on and on in, sometimes a lot longer than perhaps I need to, but it made me really focus my attention and make sure that I was more succinct and to the point. And it wasn't rehearsed, didn't practice it, but I just had that focus in mind, make these 2 minutes. In fact, maybe that is something I should do. I should experiment with doing these videos in 2 or 3 minutes or under as my daily check-ins. But anyway, these are my opportunity to rant, to waffle, to think out loud, and they have proved to be incredibly valuable this year in helping me organise my thoughts and it's almost like my own voice of conscience. And it has been very useful to have that opportunity. I think if I capped it at 3 minutes, then I wouldn't have had half the benefits as I have had this year from these videos. Anyway, that's all for my update today. I'll keep you posted with how that challenge goes, and hopefully I'll be able to stick with it and do the various activities that are posted each day. I think there's something to do each day, and see where it takes me. Anyway, here's to more progress tomorrow. Bye for now.